Yo, if you guys looking to buy any FIFA Ultimate Team coins, check out x3game.com. They're my new sponsor. I'll leave a link in the description to their site. They're fast, cheap and reliable. Use code HABER at checkout to get yourself 8% off your order. Enjoy the video, lads. How is it going, lads, and welcome back to a January transfer video. Today we're going to be talking about some of the hottest confirmed January transfers and some of the biggest transfer rumours actually for January. I wanted to start this a lot earlier, but unfortunately just couldn't find the time to start doing these kind of videos. I really enjoy looking at the January transfers and the summer transfers. I think it's really interesting. I thought I'd bring you guys a video as well. So we're starting off with Alexis Sanchez. Of course, we know that he actually has gone to Manchester United. Being a Manchester United fan, I'm very excited to have him at the club. We know that we actually put Mickey is part of the deal to go to Arsenal. I believe the deal is between 20 and 30 million pounds, as well as Mkhitaryan. I'm not entirely sure because it hasn't properly been disclosed yet. It's just what people are reporting it to be. But that brings me on to the next one. The next one is Mkhitaryan, who of course has gone now to Arsenal. I'm going to see him go, to be honest. I think he's a great player, and I think he's just been treated really badly at Man United. I think he's a great player, and I'm upset that he's gone to Arsenal over being at Manchester United, but unfortunately there's nothing more I can do about that. I think he's been treated really poorly at the club. Let's go to the next one. The next one is Coutinho, of course. We don't need to put a different card over the top for this one. He's already got a transfer card in the game, as well as Diego Costa, Ross Barkley and Virgil van Dijk. So these are all transfers that have happened fairly recently. Coutinho going for a huge sum of money to Barcelona from Liverpool. Diego Costa returning, of course, to Atletico Madrid. Barkley going from Everton to Chelsea for, I believe, £15 million. And Van Dijk going to Liverpool from Southampton for £75 million. Pretty interesting confirmed transfers there. Must say so myself. You know, I'm a little bit shocked at the Van Dijk price, but hey, we paid like 85 million or something for Lukaku, so I'm not going to say anything, alright? The next one's a pretty interesting one, actually. Is RAFINHA from Barcelona to Inter now. He's gone on loan, I believe, to Inter, with a potential buyout clause at the end of the loan deal, which I think is pretty cool. I actually like this player, and I think that, he would, hopefully, that he would do well at Inter. Honestly, not seen a whole lot of him. I think from what I've seen in various different competitions or the Barcelona games I've watched, you know, I've watched a few Clasico games, I've watched a couple of Barca games in the Champions League, that sort of stuff. I actually really do enjoy him, but you know, I guess I don't watch him every day, so I can't really give my opinion fully on him. But I think he's a good player, and hopefully he does well at Inter. Now, of course, on to the rumours. We've got Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, who has supposedly been confirmed going to Arsenal. Apparently, he's been seen packing all his stuff up at the Borussia Dortmund training ground, and Mkhitaryan made a video on the Arsenal official Twitter saying, Pierre, do you want to come here, or something like that. It was like, Pierre, do you want to come here? Pierre, come here. Either way, Arsenal wouldn't post it if it wasn't close to being confirmed, if not confirmed, so that's pretty interesting. Aubameyang to Arsenal, not sure if I want him to go to Arsenal. I think he's actually a really good player, and being at Arsenal is not a good thing for Man United or any other Premier League team, but that's pretty cool. If they snatch him up, they've been looking for a striker of his caliber for a long time. Next up is an interesting one. It's actually Sturridge to Inter Milan. Inter looking like they're going to be getting some players in January, which I find interesting. I don't know if they're going to be buying or selling any players as well, but I know that Inter apparently are looking for Daniel Sturridge after a really rocky start back from injury for Liverpool, and you know, the injury-prone man himself, he's injured all the time. I just think Daniel Sturridge is probably not going to do too well at Inter. He'll probably get injured pretty quickly, but if he does well, then fair play, and hopefully actually he can avoid injury. The next one is Edin Dzeko, apparently going to Chelsea. Now, Chelsea were in the lookout for pretty much every striker under the sun, including Peter Crouch. Don't know why they want 2-meter Peter, but Dzeko's actually a decent player. Of course, he used to play for Manchester City in the Premier League, and he actually had a really good spell last season at Roma, getting, I believe he got Golden Boot in the Calcio A. Now, I'm not 100% sure, but I think he actually got the most goals in the Calcio A, so he's been on fire for Roma, and I think it would be a great signing for Chelsea. The next one, an interesting one to me, is actually Emre Can to Juventus. I don't know if this is actually fully confirmed or not, but it's looking very likely Emre Can is moving to Juventus on a loan deal. I don't know if they're actually going to be buying him or going on a loan deal, but from what I've read, it's a loan deal to Juventus with a potential buyout clause at the end of the season. Will he do well at Juve? No idea. Not a clue. Emre Can for me is one of those players that can turn it on at any point, but doesn't bring it every single game. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't watch enough Liverpool games to give a full opinion. It's just what he seems like to me. But at Juve, he could do really well. You know, the Calcio A is a very different league to the Premier League, and he might actually find his feet in the Calcio A. Now, this one's interesting to me. This is Fred, obviously from Shakhtar Donetsk. Apparently going to Manchester City. Now, he supposedly snubbed Manchester United for Manchester City. Now, as a Man United fan, I don't think that we even care about him, to be honest. But if we did and he actually snubbed us, then fuck you, Fred. But fair enough if he's going Manchester City. Apparently, the fee is looking around £50 million from what I've read. So that's pretty interesting. Don't know what is really seeing him. I mean, I haven't seen him perform before at all, but I've never read anything spectacular about him. You know, he's just a player that's played for Shakhtar Donetsk in the Ukrainian league, as far as I'm aware. Now, this one seemed pretty crazy to me. It's actually Kevin Gamero going to Newcastle United of all teams. I didn't think that Kevin Gamero would go to Newcastle. That's the last player I'd expect to go to Newcastle. But apparently, with Diego Costa going to Atletico Madrid, they actually are looking to get rid of Kevin Gamero, and Newcastle are looking like the optimal purchasers for Gamero. So we could see him in the Premier League. Could be getting a strong link to French players in the Premier League again. And with that kind of card, I'd enjoy him on FIFA in the Premier League. I will say that. Another weird one is actually Eder going from, apparently he's going from Inter Milan to Crystal Palace. I don't know if this is 100% confirmed or not, but this is definitely rumoured. From what I've read, it's a loan deal from Inter to Crystal Palace, which I don't know why they'd want him, to be honest. I think Crystal Palace have been quite decent this season. They've been attackingly quite good, and you know, Zaha's been pulling his weight in attack. And from what I've seen of Crystal Palace this season, they've been playing really well, but maybe Eder is the perfect fit for the team. I don't really know. Crystal Palace fans, let me know down below if you agree or disagree with this sort of signing. One that I do think is needed, though, is Aymeric Laporte going supposedly to Man City for a big money transfer. Not entirely sure about all the details on this. I only read up about this recently. But this would be someone that I think Man City would need. Man City haven't got the greatest of defences right now. Now, I'm saying that nicely, alright? Leave me alone. If you're a Man City fan, alright, I'm not being biased in any way, but I don't think they've got the strongest of defences right now. You know, Otamendi's decent. Company's alright. He's kind of falling off right now. And as for everyone else, I mean, who? But Aymeric Laporte would be a pretty good fit for Man City. Speaking of Premier League centre-backs, Johnny Evans is supposedly going to Arsenal as well, which why? Is Evans even good? I've not watched a West Brom game in God knows how long. And I've not watched Johnny Evans play in God knows how long as well. I forgot he even existed, to be honest. But apparently all this transfer news, apparently he was going to Chelsea, he was going to Man City, he was going to Arsenal. God knows where he's going, but if he's a good player, then maybe he'll fit at Arsenal. I'm not entirely sure. They definitely need new defenders, though, 100%. A pretty cool one now is actually the pacey right back in himself, Alex Vidal. Apparently, Roma want to loan him out from Barcelona, so that'd be pretty cool. Although I'm not sure where he played, because they've got Florenzi and Kolarov on the wing-back position, so maybe he plays a right mid or a right winger, I'm not entirely sure, but that'd be pretty cool for Roma. And last but not least, we've got Olivier Giroud, who apparently is going, I know I say apparently a lot, but apparently he's going to Borussia Dortmund. We could see this as a part of a swap deal and a fee for Aubameyang, who knows, but apparently Borussia Dortmund want Olivier Giroud, and this is the transferred team, or the players that are apparently getting transferred. So, let me know who your favourite is in the description, or sorry, in the comments down below. Let me know who your favourite confirmed one is in the comments down below as well, and let me know who you support. I'm interested to see who you guys support. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you later.